Hello and welcome back, RBG family and friends. Today we are in the RBG kitchen. Today we are going to be cooking baked ziti. It is one of my daughter's requests.
Yes, it's my favorite.
As you can hear, she is in the kitchen with us today, and she is actually going to be helping us.
Yeah.
So she is, I guess, excited that we are cooking one of her favorite dishes. So we have the spread here today. I already have on the stove a pot. It's the Ninja pot that I have shown you guys before. It's a true dear and favorite of mine. It is currently with boiling water and nothing else on it. I also have the cast iron Dutch oven one there that is getting ready to receive the meat. I have the glass cookware, which is where we're going to be baking it in the oven. Over here, I have the ziti noodles. They are in number one. I have two boxes. I have the strainer. I have two jars of a meat flavor ragu sauce. I have two mozzarella packs, and those are whole cheese. I have my spoon. As you see, I don't have my normal cucharon because we are using our enamel cast iron Dutch oven. I don't want to scrape it, so we are using something that is silicone covered. We're trying to protect these babies because they are expensive and we ain't trying to ruin them. Panning over, we have our classic sofrito because we're going to be using that to season our meat. We have 2 packs of creamy melt. This is what my daughter brought me from the supermarket, so we can make our baked ziti nice and cheesy because that is what she loves. And to season our meat, we have our Goya Sazonador Total, our adobo con sazon La Flor, granulated garlic, ground oregano, ground black pepper, and 2 packets of sazon nor. And in the sink that is already thawed and ready to go into our cast iron enameled Dutch oven is 2 pounds of ground meat. Don't want to put it on the countertop because we don't want to contaminate any of our surfaces. So we are going to get ready to do this. We're going to get our hands dirty, so we will meet you back at the stove. All right, so we are currently at the stove. I went ahead and added the 2 pounds of ground beef into the pot. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove onto low, almost medium high heat, and all we're gonna do is go ahead and use that tool. I don't know if you want to call it a meat grinder or what that tool is actually called. I know that is kind of a game changer for me. My daughter's actually doing all the work right now as I speak to you guys. I never used to have this tool before. I used to actually manually kill my arm, and I've been seeing that in social media before. Rhonda over at Hot Mess Mama, she has one. I don't know if it's this one exactly or if it's hers is a little more bougier because I think it's actually silicone. This one's a little more hard plastic, but as long as it does the job, I'm happy. It actually does all the work and less stress on the arm, as I'm seeing, or my daughter can concur with me because I'm actually not using it. But it breaks your meat so much quicker versus just going in it with a spatula. And we're just going to continue to do this until the meat continuously cooks or finishes cooking off and all the juices come out of it. And at that point, we're just going to go ahead and drain it and then move forward to season it. It's pretty much the same process as if I was going to go ahead and do my lasagna. If you have watched that video, it's the same process. If you have not watched that video, then go ahead and watch it. It's an amazing recipe. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to do this, and then we will bring you guys back in to show you the process of seasoning the meat if you guys want to go ahead and see that process. We'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so we're back. So now we already have drained the ground beef. We already went ahead and put the pasta into the rolling boiling water, and we're going to season this meat. Like I said already, this way of seasoning the ground beef is the same way that we season the lasagna. So we're gonna go ahead and put in a nice heaping spoon of sofrito, and that's gonna go in there. The way that I like to do it is I like to let the sofrito just cook in with the meat just a little bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. All right, just with the sofrito alone, the kitchen smells amazing. Can you concur?
Yep.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and just throw in all the seasonings that I mentioned earlier in the video. There's no measurements for this, so season with your heart. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of it in, and we'll be right back. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the ragu sauce, and remember, these is meat flavor. My daughter is adding it. And remember what I always say, there's always something left in the jar. So we're just gonna add a little bit of water, put the top on. We're gonna give it a little shake, 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 and make sure we get all that residue. And we're just gonna go ahead and add it onto the pot. And we're gonna make sure that one jar is enough first. So we're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it first and see if one jar is good enough first. If it's not, then we're gonna go ahead and add the second jar. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add the second jar because ain't nobody want no dry baked ziti, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she added both jars and the meat sauce looks amazing. I have the pasta over here on the other side, and these guys are already nice and cooked. We're gonna go ahead and churn this off, and we're gonna run them under cold water to stop the cooking. And we're going to let the sauce cook a little bit further so the seasonings marinate together, and we're gonna let her taste it. She's usually my little tasting buddy. And then we're gonna go
Cut the cheese.
Yes, we're gonna do her favorite part. She's my little mouse. We're gonna let her cut the mozzarella cheese, and then from there we're just gonna go ahead and assemble. So we're gonna bring you over to the other side, so we're gonna start cutting the cheese. All right, so she has already unpackaged the cheese, and she's going to go ahead and slice it
This way or this way?
whichever way you want. Either way is going to hopefully melt into the baked ziti and make it ooey and gooey and delicious, just the way you like it. Now don't be stealing no piece. This ain't for a free-for-all. Here we go. She does it every single time. I'm surprised she made it through the first piece.
That's my piece right there.
Yeah, that
piece
is your
mine.
piece. Yes, that piece is yours. And every other piece probably after it. Remember, it's for the baked ziti, not for your tummy. I mean, eventually it's going to be for your tummy, but let the cheese make it into the dinner, and then the dinner into your mouth. So, how thick are you cutting them?
Like that thick.
Okay.
Is that too thick?
Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll
I'm gonna do
melt.
something.
I mean, we have the oven already preheated to 350. And I don't know how many pans it'll make. I mean, we have a lot of the ziti pasta, but we only have 2 pounds of the meat. We're going to try to stretch it. If we make 2 pans, then we make 2 pans. We'll see. But she's going to go through this. She has one more block of cheese to cut. Be careful with your fingers. She's going to try to... just leave it.
Okay.
So she's going to finish the other block, and then we're going to taste the meat. And if it's good, we'll leave it. If it's not, then we're going to go ahead and season it up with some adobo con sazon. This is usually what I like to use to add a little extra oomph if it's needed. If not, another piece, you already had one. If it's not, then we're gonna go ahead and start plating, and we will bring you back for that. Stop eating the cheese.
So I cut up all the cheese, and now we're tasting the meat.
Okay, so I have my specimen on the spoon. I'm currently blowing it. Missy over there, I mean, she wants to burn or scold her taste buds.
And what I like to do is, I like to put the meat and on the cheese, and I like to eat it like that. And it tastes good. Mmm. It tastes good.
It tastes good. Do I need to add anything else?
Nope, it's perfect.
I agree. It's really good. It's nice and saucy. It has like the perfect balance between meat and sauce. So it's not overpowering of meat. So it's going to be the perfect blend to grab onto the ziti noodles.
It's really good.
So I think we're ready to move forward with plating this up so we can put it in the oven. What do you think?
This is enough plating for me.
I can't. Let me go ahead and plate this up before my lovely child eats all the cheese and just this meat sauce. All right, so what we did off camera was take about half of the... Bless you.
I'm sorry, thank you.
What we did was take about half of the ziti pasta and went ahead and put it into this very old plastic bowl that I have here. If you guys know me already, you know that I'm in a journey of switching my plastic bowls into glass bowls. So don't mind it. It's a little teared up. It's been well loved. And we took about half of the meat sauce and incorporated into the bowl with it, and we churned it. Now, if you're in a Puerto Rican household or in a Spanish household, this right here is dinner. This is it. You don't get no more than this. This is what we would call macarrones con carne molida. This is a traditional what do you call it? A traditional staple, low income family meal. But not saying that baked ziti is a higher end, but cheese is expensive. It was expensive back then, and it's way more expensive now with inflation. But anywho, that was just a little background from where I came from in my childhood. But now we're gonna move on to plating this up now that I have it in this form. I think we're gonna have enough to probably make that second pan, like I said. So my daughter's gonna kind of take over because she wants to learn mom's recipes, and she's going to start plating this up. So we're gonna let her move in and I'm going to shimmy out. So she's going to start with probably layering up some cheese first.
Which
She's getting herself hooked up onto all these knobs. You can start off with layering some of the shredded cheese if you want. I see this as another version of a lasagna. I like to layer it up like if it was lasagna. I know there's many different ways of doing this. And it's okay. There's no right or wrong way of cooking. You cook on how you want to. I feel that this, in the long run, once it comes out of the oven, it's going to be all mixed up together, and You can put down a layer of that if you want, as long as you leave a layer for the ends. And remember, if we're going to be doing 2 pans, we gotta have enough for both.
So then let's not put a layer. Okay. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Don't criticize me.
This is a home cook in training. So do you want to put 2 levels and cheese in the middle?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? Okay.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
That's usually what I do.
Okay, so if that's what you do, that's what I'm going to do.
Would you like a bigger spoon? You have the cucharon right next to you if you want to use that one. You can put it in the sink.
Oh.
I was using that one because it's in my cast iron and I don't want to scratch it. But the cucharon will get you a bigger, heftier size. It just makes noise.
Is that good? Or you want me to put more?
Get a little bit on the corner, yes. Spread it out evenly. Yeah, good. Now put some cheese, or if you want to build it up a little bit more, because we're trying to use this whole bowl for that one pan.
Oh. Okay.
And then we'll make the other bowl with the remaining noodles and the remaining sauce for the other pan. So we can have 2 pans. So guys, we're probably going to be eating on this for 2 days. And again, if you guys know me, you know me. I love cooking meals for multiple days. There's nothing better than that when you are in the kitchen and you're in the kitchen for multiple hours a day, that you can cook for a couple of days. And I don't think I will get anybody out there, whether it's female or male, that won't agree with me.
Oops.
Guys, she's kicking you guys around. I think you have enough to probably add them the long way.
Sure?
Yeah, so you can get like 3. No, the long.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, that way. What is that? Long, vertical, horizontal?
So like,
Yeah. Like that. Put 6 if you can fit them.
I don't think I could fit 6. Maybe I can. This is chunky.
Mm-hmm.
That deserves to go in the middle.
That's 6 already. You didn't use your space right.
Oh, 6. Oh. Oops.
What about the middle? Now the middle is bare. That'd be 7 then. Okay, that works. All right, now add another layer on top. Is this frustrating?
Yes.
So does this mean you're not coming to the kitchen again with me?
I don't know.
Why not? I thought you was having fun. Guys, you should encourage her in the comment section below. If y'all want to see her in the kitchen again. Tell her that she's doing an amazing job. Tell her everybody has to start somewhere. And tell her that it looks amazing. All right. right, so there you have it. She has almost finished with this one. All she has to do is literally a dressing of cheese on top, and she is going to put it in the oven after she does that. And then we're gonna do pan number 2 because we don't want anything to spoil. We rather have it done and in the fridge or the freezer for another meal. And there you have it. So we're going to go ahead and finish it up, put it in the oven, and then we will bring you guys back in when we take it out of the oven so we can show you the finished product, and we will take pictures of our individual plates so that you can, I guess, enjoy it with us through the lovely pictures that I will be taking and attaching to the beginning and endings of this video. So we will be seeing you guys soon. All right, guys, so I'm back with the finished product. Like I stated before, I hope I did, we ended up with 2 pans. I ended up cooking both, and guys, they are piping hot. I literally just pulled them out of the oven. I cooked them at 350 degrees, and in my time it was about 45 minutes, which was perfect because it gave me time to clean up everything. So I literally have nothing dirty right now. Whatever we dirty is going into the trusty dishwasher. Amen for that guy, girl, in my sense. So we are ready to eat, guys. It smells amazing. It's divine. My daughter did an amazing job layering this guy with the perfect amount of cheese. We dusted a little bit of the meat sauce right on top, so it's nice and juicy and it looks phenomenal. The camera, in my case the iPad, does it no justice, guys. You have to see this guy in person. It is chef's kiss, and I'm not a chef, so home cooked kiss. So I'm gonna quit the talk. My family is hungry. It is 8:32, literally on the point here in the RBG kitchen, and we are hangry. So this is the final product, guys. Eat your heart out. I hope you try it for yourself. It is nothing fancy. I know there are fancier recipes out there. This is just my simple way of doing baked ziti with, I guess, a ground beef meat sauce. People do it fancier out there. One day I may take on the way they do it out there, but this is a simple, easy go-to dish here in this household. But from my family to yours, it's dinner time. Anyway, guys, in true fashion, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share our video so that YouTube knows that we are creating amazing and likable content. It will help our algorithm. It will help us grow. So we appreciate when you do that for us. Remember, guys, we love you guys. You are our extended family and friends. And as always, guys, we love you, and we will see you guys on our next video. Bye.